Welcome to Little Liturgy Lessons, a series of short videos that offer some reflections on a few general concepts around the liturgy of the Mass. I'm Father David, and my hope is that these brief opportunities to consider what we're doing at various points in the Mass can help us, particularly in this holy season, to more deliberately recenter ourselves in the liturgy so that we can have hearts that are more open to receive the Paschal mystery in a deeper way. The first point of reflection I wanted to offer is on entrance, on beginning the liturgy. We usually think of the Mass as beginning with the procession, or maybe the sign of the cross or the opening dialogue. But the first rubric, the first liturgical instruction of the Mass, is actually further back than any of that. The rubric begins when the people are gathered. So the first liturgical action of the Church, when we celebrate the Eucharist, is our gathering into the Church. We don't usually think of how we simply come through the doors of the Church as something liturgical. That's precisely why the Church wants to remind us of this in her instructions. Subconsciously, we do act this way. We plan ahead, we choose to go, we get dressed, we gather the family, we leave knowing the amount of time it will take to arrive. All of these acts of the will are directed towards the Mass. They are pointed towards the Lord. But we do all this because we have been invited to come here. The Lord has set aside a particular day with a particular group of people for us to join with and offer worship and thanksgiving. We not just gather like iron filings around a magnet or as a group or a club of our own making, but we gather at the invitation of the Lord, at the word of the God who desires us to spend time with Him. Sometimes our gathering is more prayerful or more hurried than other times, but it's good, particularly in this Lenten season of getting back to essentials, to stop and consider, how do I enter into the house of the Lord? Do I gather at His invitation or out of my own wants? Stay tuned for more Little Liturgy lessons. If this was helpful for you, like and share the video with your family and your friends.